Welcome back to This Week in 23 Sports. I'm your host, Eleanor Sheehan, alongside my co-host, Bria Williams, and we're going to tell you everything you need to know about Mizzou sports.
We've got winter sports season openers, fall sports endings, and much more. It's all coming up on This Week on 23 Sports.
Welcome to This Week in 23 Sports, your premier University of Missouri sports update show.
On Saturday, Mizzou traveled south to Athens for the SEC matchup against University of Georgia. Coming into the game, Georgia is ranked number 1 in the country for defensive play.
That's right, Eleanor. As the Tigers come off a win against Vandy the previous weekend, they are also down a quarterback facing the Bulldogs in this match. Mizzou have put in their next quarterbacks, Tyler Macon and Brady Cook, with great offensive play calls and determination to get to the ball. The Tigers were only able to receive 2 field goal attempts in the whole game, whilst the Bulldogs marched its way through the defense and collect 40 points total.
All in all, the Tigers sit at 4-5 for the season. Going into Saturday, the Mayor's Cup matchup against South Carolina Gamecocks. The game is set at 3 p.m. kickoff.
Men's basketball had their first preseason game of the year against Central Michigan last night, and it was a game to be at.
The Tigers overall have new players on the court that were leading the Tigers gracefully in the opposition. Amari Davis got his first point as a Tigers with a putback. The Tigers led the first half 45-29.
I said it before, this game was the game to be at. The student section was giving the players the support they needed, and going into the second half, the Tigers didn't let up as Jaron Coleman starts the half with a 3. The game-winning point comes from Amari Davis, Tigers 78 to Central Michigan 68. Up next, the Tigers will play next Monday, November 15th against UMKC. The tip-off is set for 7 p.m. at the Mizzou Arena. On Saturday, Mizzou lost in 5 sets to Mississippi State. In the 5th set, the Tigers lost the match by 2 points, 16-14. It was a close one.
On Sunday, Missouri volleyball fell 25-16, 25-27, 25-15, and 25-23 to Mississippi State. The Bulldogs are 11-2 in the SEC, while the Tigers are 1-12 for the conference. The top Tigers were junior Anna Dixon, who led the Tigers once again with 14 kills, while freshman Kylie Burbage and freshman Kaylee Cox had 11 kills apiece. Cox earned her 4th double-double this season with 11 kills and 13 digs. Freshman Laura Forbes also picked up 13 digs.
At the net, redshirt junior Anna DeCruz was able to pick up a team high of 6 blocks to stop the Bulldogs' attacks. Up next, the Tigers return to action as they travel to Athens, Georgia to take on another team of Bulldogs in a 2-match series. Number 14 and number 20 Mizzou men's and women's swimming and diving teams split duels against number 6 Michigan and number 4 Purdue.
The Mizzou men's team beat Purdue 160-139, but lost to Michigan by 106-193. The Mizzou women defeated Purdue 179-121 and lost to Michigan by 215-85.
Yeah. The top Tiger was Sarah Thompson, who won both the 50 free and 100 fly. Thompson, the 100 fly time was 52.16 moves into her 3rd all-time at Mizzou. Both Mizzou men and women's swim and dive will be back at home at the Mizzou Aquatic Center for the Mizzou Invite on November 17th through the 19th. Some news on the softball front. The Missouri Department of Athletics has extended the contract of Tiger softball head coach Larissa Anderson through the 2026 season. Anderson is entering her 4th season at Mizzou. As head coach, she has made the NCAA tournament in 2019 and the Super Regional in 2021.
The Tigers entered the 22 season with the same starting lineup from the previous season. The Mizzou has a set program for 91 home runs and led the nation with a 1.3 ERA. The whole team is going to be returning to the SEC, and they are going to be a dominant team.
Men's and women's cross-country regionals are on Friday. The NCAA cross-country regionals will be held in Iowa City. The championship will be following the weekend on November 20th in Tallahassee, Florida.
Tiger fans, there are plenty of Mizzou sports to watch this weekend with football on Saturday, swim and dive, and basketball.
Catch us here next week for more This Week in 23 Sports. I'm Bria Williams.
And I'm Eleanor Sheehan. Have a great weekend, Tigers.